This is your Vero Beach, Florida Real Estate Weekly Update for July 24th, 2023. Today we're going to look at who wins out when you're battling both rates and prices at the same time. We're also going to go over the market data for the week and how it compares to the market for the last 6 months. And we'll touch on interest rates with a quick recap of what the Fed is expected to do this week at their meeting. So let's get right into it. We've been talking about interest rates for the last year and how it's affecting home buyers. But if rates drop, will buyers really win? Let's take a look. If you bought a house at the beginning of this year for $400,000 at a rate of 7% with 20% down, your monthly payment should be somewhere around $2,787. Now, year to date, the average home price in Vero Beach has increased 5%. So even if you were able to get a 6% interest rate today, that same house would cost you $420,000. And with 20% down, that gives you a monthly payment of around $2,707. So yes, there is a savings of $80 per month or $960 per year. But if home prices continue to rise, which experts predict will happen at a rate of around 4% through 2024, then the 6% interest rate you're hoping for may actually cost you more money than the 7% rate today. As a buyer, you need to keep an eye on rates, but you also need to keep an eye on what's happening with prices. So if you have questions about what prices are doing in Vero Beach, reach out. We can set up a time to go over charts and data for the areas you're most interested in. Now, for our market overview, active listings for sale is down 19% in the last 6 months. And as you can see in this graph, the first 12 weeks averaged at 1,300 units. The last 12 weeks averaged at 1,081 units for sale. So that's a decrease of 19%. But if you take into consideration that the decline continued to happen until last week, where we sit at just 800 properties for sale, then we actually have a decline of around 60% in our inventory over the last 6 months, which is huge and making this market extremely difficult for buyers. In contrast, our under contracts are up 42% in the last 6 months, and last week's under contracts that totaled 96 units was the 4th best week in the last 6 months. June and July have just dominated the year so far. So if you've been thinking about selling a home but wanting to wait for season, you're missing buyers and lots of them. I always say that in the summer, I work less but sell more. We work throughout season. We show lots of properties to lots of people who are not buying then, but they're just trying to make sure Vero is the right place for them. Then in the summer months, they come back for 2 or 3 days at a time, but they're here to buy, specifically to fly into town and purchase a property during that short-term stay. So if you're considering selling a home, don't let the summer market scare you. We sell almost as many homes in the summer as we do during the season. So speaking of sales, solds last week and really for the last month are below the 6-month average. But as we just saw, June and July have been outpacing the rest of the year. So as these homes start to close at the end of this month and through August, we will see a spike on next month's charts. And interest rates. Interest rates last week ended at 6.98%. And when the Fed meets this Wednesday, all 106 economists polled by Reuters believe they will raise the interest rates another 25% basis points. So we'll keep watching the rates, we'll keep watching the prices, and we will keep watching the inventory because all of these things are making it a very difficult market for buyers. I appreciate you guys watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel where you will continue to get updates like this. I'm Tripp Hernandez with Dale Sorensen Real Estate in Vero Beach, Florida. Have a great week.